G'day. Let's talk about support. Support's a really important part of any system that you're going to purchase, because you want to be absolutely certain that the backup that you're going to get is going to be delivered to you in a way that is intelligent, professional and timely. I think there's some important things as well from a support perspective, is that you want to be sure that the application works correctly and that you possibly don't need as much support as what maybe an application that doesn't work well enough you're going to need to ring up hundreds of times. I think that that's an important part of your decision making process around what sort of support a particular organisation provides. With support, it's important that the people that you're dealing with are people that are intelligent enough to be able to answer your questions. What sort of industry knowledge do they have? What sort of resources do they have in terms of being able to provide you with the information that you need? The other important thing too is what sort of written and video and documented information can you get in order to support yourself? And I think that's an important part of the support process as well. So if you've got the right help, you've got the right training, you've got the right processes behind you to be able to get your system up and running as well as possible, then the support becomes less important than maybe some of those other things. Believe me, support's really important that you get it when you need it. And it's important that the turnaround that you get from a support case is reasonable enough depending on the priority of what that particular support case is. That's another important point as well. What sort of priorities do the organisation that you're dealing with put on high priority support incidences, and how is that indeed managed? Here at Autosoft, from a support perspective, we understand that it can be really frustrating for you not to get the answers that you need in a timely and an efficient manner. We've got processes in place to ensure that we get back to you within certain boundaries of timeframes, and I think you need to appreciate too that from a support perspective, we can't answer every single phone call all at the one time. If another organisation claims that they can, well then how many people are they actually dealing with? So I suppose it comes down to a little bit like somebody coming into your workshop or into your parts department or whatever sort of business you might operate, and you need to manage those as effectively as you possibly can. We've got systems here as well where we go through that sort of process to try and effectively manage the support case and get a resolution as quickly and as efficiently as we possibly can. There's also a whole lot of documented information that we can provide also through the client portal, which we'll talk in another video, so that you can get the information that you need without possibly even needing to contact us support as well. The other thing from a support perspective is how they actually interact with you. How quickly can they connect up to your system? You know, how do they get into your system? Is your system totally open and somebody can get in at any time? Do you need a key to get in? How does that sort of thing work? Here at Autosoft, we use a particular program where we ask you for an ID and you give us the ID and we can then gain access to your system. By doing so, you see what we're doing, and typically the support person will be on the phone with you as well. So you'll be able to see what the support person's doing and you'll be able to go through the process of getting support when you need it. Hope that you find that valuable, and it gives you a little bit of a rundown about what sort of things you might want to consider from a support perspective with a software organisation. Thanks.